Sorry, I got cut off just now. Uh, so let's do it fast because my network seems to be not with me today. So this trade I was talking about, show you in Telegram. So this was the trade I was talking about. After what happened was, after it consolidated a bit, it gave us risk free, but didn't tell in the group that to be risk free because the risk was 20 pips. This stop loss, whatever I had, was 20 pips ka stop loss. I already told that in the Telegram group that I'm having 20 pips ka stop loss. See, my entry was 3 3213.7 and my stop loss 3211.7. So it was 20 pips ka stop loss and it almost took that stop loss. But why did I have this tight stop loss? Because it was kind of a scalp for me. It was a scalp from me. I should have scalps to here, but I after formation of this, I thought ki it could be a trade after this the taking of this liquidity, and hopefully for us, whoever taken the trade, some people hadn't had their entry over here because it was kind of a scalp for me. I told in the Telegram group, ki take if it comes back to that level, take this trade. So they took this trade, and whoever took this trade at this point, maybe they risk freed or at this point they risk freed or not. I do not know because I didn't tell in the group because I wasn't risk free because 20 pips ka it was we were already I was already in profits. I made 280 pips in the last trade, so I was looking for something. I was okay with the risk, but somebody who could have done risk free, they could have done it, but I didn't tell in the group. It's your responsibility. Sometimes even if I didn't tell you to do this, you could do this, but there's a reason that I didn't tell you. It was a 20 pips ka stop loss, so I didn't tell you to do that. And and after this much consolidation, it didn't take that 20 pips ka stop loss. It gave us good move, and from that we had a 160 pips ka move. I wrote a comment as well. Mouth kuch hu kyun वापस आ गया. See, these are the scabs that I did. I'll show you that. So if it comes back to buy again, DXY was below 100 at that point, and yeah, this was when it started to rise back. Then I know it will hit my TP all-time high capture. That was the all-time high at that time, and we captured that. And we started the day with 160 pips. That was great. So after that news, me I did some scalping. This was 100 pips, 20 ka. I mm, had an entry and exited at 3230. That was a great scalp rate. I scalped at that news. It was a 5 minute. This was a 5 minute time frame, and in 5 minutes I did scalp a lot. That was a lot for me, and I scalped that. And we this was a decent trade. What trade was this? Yeah, this was the trade at 7 o'clock. The 6:30 was trade. I'll tell you in the charts what this trade was. Let me show you Mars. So yeah, charts. Let's. I'll tell you which trade that I took. See, this trade we're currently in, we are risk free in this trade. So if it hits our stop loss, that is fine. I'm fine with it. But let's have a little buffer in the stop loss because this is a great level. I think it could take 50 whips ka stop loss will have. Just for the if you wanna take out this trade, that is fine. That is fine by me. You are still in. If at this point you could take this trade out as well. We are risk free. So yeah, zero or hero. That is all. So the trade that I was talking about was after it hit my TP at this trade in this trade. See, this was all consolidation happened and manipulation happened. Then distribution happened. Then a liquidity ka. No, this was three. What level was this? This was not a good level as well. So that is why I deliberately took buys from here as well. So now the important thing is which would be the next level. The next level would be this liquidity ka sweep, right? This liquidity ka sweep will be the next level. isn't it? But I didn't kind of I waited for these levels, so I didn't take trade here. So what happened is it fell down, and at this point of time, after when did I give this trade? 6:30. 6:30 was around this. Okay. Hmm. Market structure was not given. It was an intuition trade, I think. It was an intuition, but it was intuition on what part? 6:33, I guess. So yeah, I think it hit a risky uh, W's in the chat for this trade. It's all right, man. It's all right. We didn't lose any money. That's fine. It happens because, as I told you, gold is bullish. But if it had taken this liquidity, we could have been in profits, man. It didn't take that liquidity, so our strategy doesn't bode well the trade that we take, right? It has to bode well with that. I don't know in some charts if it took liquidity, but to my chart it doesn't seem to have taken that liquidity. So that is why I didn't take buy trade. So yeah, that was my intuition. It's all right. We had 60 pips over here, zero loss over here, and yeah, this wala I took, so leave that. 150 pips over here, 160 pips over here, and 150 pips in the trade that I'm going to tell you. That was around 6:33. I gave that trade. Often a new size scalp, as I told you, new size scalp. Where at this point, at this point, I scalped whatever I could. I scalped this to 30, as I told you, from this level 22 as far as it went up, and I know the closing will happen about 20. I just bought from here. And looking at this candle, looking at the starting of this candle, I understood yeah, there will be a good good movement towards the upside, and this is not a great level, so the all-time high could be reached. But it's a London session, so my profits were 100 pips ka scalp. Sorry, it was New York session. It was a news, so my profits was 100 pips ka scalp. Then look for new entries. So the new entry was where did I find that new entry? After 6:30 ka level. 6:30. Hmm. Yep, yep. After this fair value gap, do this. Yep, the cover nahi hua. Let me show you that trade as well. 6:33, the candle was, our entry was at 3229. It was 5 minute time frame. 229. Yep. So yeah, this was the one. This was the one. So having that buffer worked out this time. So this auto block was over here, but I took an entry over this point, which was 29. 29 I took. No, 2 8 I took. So 2 8 was my entry. 2 8 was the entry that I was given. 2 8. Oh, perfect entry. That was a perfect entry that anybody could have given. So with the buffer, and the stop loss was below this level. So these things though that didn't happen. So stop loss was below this level, and I knew ki if it did come back to this level, this it would take this liquidity and rise up, because it was so bullish. The news was bullish to gold, so that is why I took this trade. And as I took this trade, we are our profits was I actually look for a round number trade. We were 45, right? 45, and gave a little buffer of 44 point something. 44 we booked, right? Or 43. 150 pips. I remember capturing 150 pips. 150 pips ka trade. Yeah, 43. Let's put it. So 20, 44 also I would have booked, but 40, why I did yeah, I told you why I'll have these buffers in my stop loss and take profit. If you don't know why I have these buffers, please go watch my live streams, or you can see here as well, because it hasn't reached a 3 2 4 5 level, which is a significant level, but it didn't reach that. But it still fell from there. It fell 44 to 18, around that 300 pips. So that is happening. So that is why having these buffers is important. So I had a buffer 20 pips before only. So 28 to 43. This was the all-time high. We captured all-time high here, and we captured all-time high here as well. So two times in a day we captured. That is something else, man. So we had a zero drawdown in this trade. We had a drawdown in this trade, but 20 pips ka stop loss. This was 1:8 almost risk reward ratio. We could have entered with a lot more quantity than usual. Actually, our trades are 1:3 or 3.5, that kind. We have When we have 1:8 ka trade, we can go with twice as amount. If you trade with one lot, we could have gone with the two lot, and you still be profitable to 320 pips ka your original quantity, with respect to your original quantity. I did went with a good quantity, and yeah, that did bode well for me. I am already in profit, so my confidence was high. So yeah, it was uh, it was a good trade, this trade as well. So having that intuition at that time, what is going to happen, that is all what it took for this trade to be profits. I'm sharing that in Telegram before it happens. Please understand that, and please join our Telegram channel. Like these videos, watch these videos. More importantly, watch these videos and understand, and trading will be easy for you now. That's anybody who's trading, it will be easy for you. it's it's just that easy. Keep it simple. As I always tell you, keep it simple. Even trading is a maze. We could still we could still be champions in that. We don't want to capture all the 1,000 pips over here. We want to capture these moments, these things, and we did capture that. And our intuitions was right every time, because we see being risk free, our intuition was right. Just our stop loss was a little, what do you say, over over attaining over attained stop loss. We could say that so our take profit is maybe a little bit higher than what is actually expected, right? That could be the problem. As we are risk free, that says ki our intuition was right at that point of time, but our profit is little bit more than what it usually should be. That is fine. We'll learn and we'll understand these trades. This trade we understood key today. Market structure well works in this point as well, which because usually market structure which I trade should close below this region. Then when it comes back to this level, then I would have had my TP over here only, because I think that would be a great level. But today it has shown us key the not that is not a great level as well. That is a great level as well. So we learn as we go. But while learning, do not lose anything. So if you see this, I didn't take trade in this region as even one trade, even a scalping trade I didn't take. I told you if I'm here, we could have sold, right? Did I give you that trade? I didn't give you that trade, because it was it was merely on intuition. It was a good trade. I know that. I know that I would have sold. I would have sold because I am in profit, but I'm streaming at that time, so I didn't. But I would have sold at this point, because I know ki, yeah, that is not a strategy, but it is kind of a scalper thing. But that is not how you should be trading. You should have your stop losses and take profits already set, and then you should go into the trade. And yeah, those are the trading. Those are the trades that I took today. W's in the chat for these trades. Join our Telegram group for more trades. See, even the mark, anyhow the market is, we're capturing at least 200 300 pips a day. We are this week alone. Let me review this week for you. Monday we captured 300 plus pips in the Telegram. and I personally captured over 500 in Monday, where there was a yeah it was there, it had a volatility which not usually Mondays have. Mondays doesn't have a lot of volatility, but we had a little volatility on Monday, and we did make 300 plus pips on Monday on Telegram. And Tuesday we had our great day was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday we had a great day. Tuesday we made around 400 pips ka. Yeah, 400 pips we made. Then I personally made around that only. And Wednesday we had a great day. Wednesday we made around I made around 800 pips, and you guys in the Telegram group, as I posted, you guys made around 500 plus pips, 600 plus pips. So that was a good day for us. So and in on Thursday yesterday we made how much did we made yesterday? We made live stream. We made live stream. We made 100 pips, 120, 110 pips, and before on Wednesday live stream we made 200 pips live, and before that yesterday I think we made around 300 pips, around 350 pips cut trades. So here are my trades, right? Already marked in here. Why do we bother thinking about them? So yeah, 110 pips. This was the trade. It was the last trade, I think. No, no, no. This was afternoon cut trade. This was the trade that was given in the live stream. It was also 110. 110, 110, 220. 220, we have this trade, 100 whips ka. 220 plus 100, we have 320. Yeah, 300 whips, 300 whips ka trades we did yesterday. Yesterday was already, yesterday was a okay day, as I told you, because we weren't able to capture these moves, but we captured all right. We captured good moves. Mm, yeah, yesterday was a good day as well. 300 pips a day average. If you see, we made this week alone we made around 2000 pips. I personally made 2000, about 2000 pips. So yeah, please be seeing this live streams. I come live around this time only, around 9 9:30 to 10:30. So be at live at this point of time. If there is a news at this point of time, we could take 200 pips or 300 pips trades as well. But if there is no volume, then mostly our risk freeze will hit, or maybe stop losses. But we never had a loss in Telegram group as well. We never had a traditional loss which just hit our stop loss. So it never happened. Maybe in future it should happen, because losing is a part of trading as well. So we should lose. Maybe next week we will. But this week was a great week for all of us. We made but for many people, as I was looking at different streams and different people, they was telling me they lost their accounts in this volatility. So please don't do that. Be risk free on every trade. Every trade, if you be risk free, there is no losing is not an option. If you have that as an option, then I don't know what to tell you. Don't do FOMO trading. See, I was streaming live at this point, right? This move was happening in front of me. Was I getting into the trades? No, that is not how you do it. Like 244 to it fell 220 around for 200 pips. It fell in front of my eyes. Did I take this trade? Because there was no risk to reward ratio that I could give you. So I gave you a good trade over here. We had a risk free. That is fine. Low litiga doesn't matter. So for these, so having this analysis is what I want you to have. That is all. So we didn't have this buy trade only because it didn't take liquidity. But if it would have taken our liquidity